We're assembling this V4 120 1991, and something that as a rebuilder you take for granted because you do it every day. And probably if you've never rebuilt a motor, don't know much about two-stroke outboards, you don't know there's actually port and starboard pistons, and there's a good reason for it. These are loop charge, which means the fuel becomes pressurized inside the crankcase. And when it's pressurized, it opens up these ports you see here and here, right on top of each other, right there and right there. It's hard to see. And then it lines up with this hole. When it lines up, the fuel loops inside a passageway in the block and goes right to the center of the piston. Now, if you put the port piston on the starboard side, it'd be almost like putting this in backwards. No port wouldn't line up, so you wouldn't have power. Another bad thing is they're alignment pins for these rings. On a four-stroke, it doesn't matter. The rings can go anywhere. But these alignment pins keep the rings on a passageway inside the cylinder, where there's no port. Because if that end right there lined up with a port, this ring would hang up inside the port and break right after we built it, which really sucks. So I know a guy really well that put a port on a starboard once. He looked like me, but yeah, probably wasn't me. So thought that would be interesting for you. We'll let you know. If you know a guy that's rebuilt outboards, he knows port and starboard better than anybody, because we have to do it laying down, we have to do it upright. If we don't know port and starboard, we have to rebuild the motor again. So.